Since I'm finished with the living room, I thought it was best to go ahead and start with the dining room. And as you can see from these walls here, there's a bit of texture on the walls. And the problem that I have with these walls is that with the texture on the walls, after a while, this texture just kind of collects dust and dirt and things like that. So what I've done is I put plaster on all the doorways, and what I'll do is I will tape it all the way up when I'm ready, and I'll start sanding the texture down, because if I can take a little bit of the edge off of it, it won't be so three-dimensional, let's say, because that's what causes it to catch all the dust and dirt. So, and running your hand over it is not really smooth, and I'm not a real fan of that. So that's what's going to happen. From the looks of the ceiling here, the lath and plaster was taken out, and when they finished it, whatever they put in it, the 20-minute or whatever, just wasn't enough, and it dried up and it made these little dimples in it. So I'm going to repair that. I'll take care of this ceiling fan here, where I'll smooth all of that out, and you'll probably see in just a second that the ceiling fan is a little dirty. So once I tape all of that up so I don't get anything on it, I'll actually clean the whole fan and make it look new again. So right now I'm just sanding the walls because that's what it needs. I went out and bought this sander here because my other one just kind of quit on me, because I guess I was running it a little bit too hard in here. So I'm taking the edges off. So once that's done, I can go ahead and start getting some primer on the wall, because I'm going to primer everything, ceilings, walls, molding, all that, so that I can start getting some new paint on the wall, whatever color they've chosen. I'll put that on the wall and get 2 coats on and make sure that all the indentations, the dents, and all the little divots are taken care of, because it doesn't make any sense to do all this work and still have it where it's really rough. So now that I've sanded everything down, it looks a whole lot better. It feels good. So once I get 2 coats of paint on it, I think it's going to be just the way I want it, and I think we'll all be pleased, and it won't collect as much dust and dirt so quickly. So that'll prolong the time of painting again, and even if someone just comes by and wipes the walls down every now and again to get the excessive dust off, will be good. So what I'm doing here now is just putting on the primer. Once that's done, I can start putting on the actual wall color, come back and then do the trim. So that's basically the remainder of this video, so I won't do any more talking. I'll just let it play. Unfortunately, I didn't get any images of everything done with the tape off the walls, all that kind of good stuff. So once I finished, I just kind of moved on to the next project, because there are quite a few more projects. Now, since I'm finished with this, after this video is done, there's going to be another project coming up at this house, but I've started another project away from this house. So once that's done, I'll come back here and do some more things, because having a house this age, you need to do some maintenance, and the maintenance has been put off a little bit. So I'm trying to get caught up and get it back to where it looks pretty decent. So that's what you have here. So hopefully you've enjoyed what little you've seen. It took a little time, little energy. I got very, very dusty. You probably could see that earlier on, but there was a lot of sanding going on because there was a lot of texture that was on the wall a little bit excessively. So had to take that off before I was able to go on. But at any rate, everything worked out fine. So we are right where we want to be. So thanks for watching the video. Come back again for the next one, and we'll see you then.